Hi guys, so Aditya throws Malini out of the house and Anu gets arrested for her crimes. Let's go into Imlie March 2023 teasers. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for those who have not yet done so. Let's go into March teasers right away. First March, Aryan reminds Imlie that they are not friends and when the latter offers her emotional support to him. Later, they get surrounded by angry villagers. Imlie is astounded when Aryan defends her in front of the locals. Later, she swears to put an end to inhuman practices against village women. Second March, Imlie, Aditya and Aryan set off towards the city. Meanwhile, the three parties are taken back by Malini's legal notice. While Aditya returns home along with Imlie, Malini blames her mother for all the disagreements. Further, the three parties praise Imlie for her brave act. Third March, Aditya tries to convince Malini that he is over Imlie. Upon finding out about Aryan's health, his family members persuade him to stay home. Imlie turns emotional being the CEO of that day and shares her achievements with her near the dear ones. Meanwhile, Aditya condemns her. Fourth March, Malini provokes Aditya against Imlie, which causes him to present his resignation. Elsewhere, Harish reveals the truth about the death to the three parties. Aditya does not let Aparna share their problems with Imlie and throws her out of the house. Later, Malini claims that Anu will pay off the loan. 5th March, Aryan names the house after Imlie, making Aditya furious. While Imlie lashes out at Aryan, he confesses the aviation towards Aditya. When the three parties leave the house, Imlie stops them. Later, she rejoices when she receives her first salary. 6th March, unable to accept Aditya and Malini leaving the house, Aparna suffers a heart attack. Later, Imlie rushes to the hospital to be with her. Imlie questions Malini after discovering the cause of Aparna's illness. Later, Malini is taken back by Imlie's unexpected decision regarding the three parties. 7th March, Aditya gets annoyed when Imlie interferes in his family life. Elsewhere, Malini belittles Imlie and questions her real motives towards the three-party family. While serving breakfast to the three parties, Imlie gets into a tiff with Malini. Later, Aditya tells Imlie that he will assist her in revealing Malini's truth. 8th March, Aryan feels that Imlie is in danger and finds her suffocating inside her room. Later, he surprises the three parties with his decision. Malini falls in Imlie's trap when she believes Aryan is on her team. Aryan is hurt by Imlie's assumptions while Aditya is furious to see him in his house. 9th March, Aditya and Aryan have a serious confrontation against Imlie. Later, a disappointed Imlie gets entrapped in a brothel. Imlie gets worried after discovering the truth about Meat Bazaar. However, she decides to fight back and plans a sting operation. 10th March, Aryan goes to the brothel looking for Imlie, but she refuses to leave without rescuing the girls trapped inside. Together, they carry out a plan. Imlie and Aryan get surrounded by the goons of the brothel, but they fight them off. Later, Aryan tells Imlie how he found her. 11th March, Imlie fakes her death after Malini pushes her off the balcony. Eventually, Imlie resolves to expose Malini's misdeeds to everyone by exploiting the situation. An angry Malini tries to kill Imlie with a road roller, but Aryan saves her on time. Refusing to give up, Malini does the unthinkable. 12th March, while Malini feels relaxed that she has won over Imlie, the latter displays the video showing her criminal deeds. Aditya is stunned to learn that Imlie is innocent. Malini tries to use the unborn child to force Aditya to stay with her. Later, Imlie ignores Aditya's desperate apology and walks away from him. 13th March, Imlie returns to the Radoth estate and thanks Aryan for standing by her. Elsewhere, Aditya packs Malini's belongings and asks her to leave the house. Aditya throws Malini out of the house and gets Anu arrested for her crimes. Later, Aparna and Pankaj argue Aditya to seek forgiveness from Imlie. 14th March, Aryan refuses to forgive Aditya so quickly and the latter promises to earn his forgiveness. Later, Apita's life is in danger due to a storm. Imlie and Aryan get into an accident but continue on their mission to save Apita. While Aryan has a breakdown, Imlie motivates her. 15th March. While Aryan fights for his life at the hospital, Imlie stays by his side. Elsewhere, Aditya learns about Aryan's past and considers him an enemy. Aditya reveals the truth about Aryan's past to Imlie and tries to convince her that he has been using her. However, Imlie refuses to trust Aditya. 16th March, After regaining consciousness, Aryan is eager to see Imlie. However, when Aditya visits him in the hospital, Aryan gets into a conflict with him. Imlie confronts Aryan regarding his wishes of seeking revenge on Aditya, after which she breaks ties with Aryan. Later, Apita tries to stop Aryan's rashness. 17th March, Aryan gets furious at Imlie for demoting herself in front of the entire office. While Aditya gets arrested for fake reporting, Aryan keeps Imlie distracted. Aryan tells Imlie the truth about his enmity towards Aditya. Later, he shows her the evidence of Aditya's innocence, but refuses to let her use it to free him. 18th March, Aryan is eager to see Imlie defend Aditya and his family. Later, Imlie requests him and takes him to the three parties. Seeing them suffer, he realizes his mistake. Delighted to learn that the case against him has been withdrawn, Aditya proposes to Imlie. However, he is shaken when she reveals that he is married to Aryan. 19th March, Aditya feels that Imlie has been persuaded by Aryan to get married in front of him. Later, Aparna consults an emotional Imlie. Imlie confronts Aryan for lying and jumps out of a moving car when he refuses to answer her. Later, Namada and Apita are shocked to see that Aryan is married to Imlie. 20th March, after Imlie lies to Apita about her marriage, Aryan tells her that it is part of his revenge plan. Later, Aryan and Imlie's horoscopes are examined. Aryan reveals a shocker to Padma by going against her and taking a second option of the horoscopes. Later, he forces Imlie to get ready for the engagement. 21st March, Imlie feels upset during the engagement ceremony. While Aditya cannot accept Imlie with Aryan, Padma conspires against her and abducts her. Imlie refuses to wear a gold ring due to an allergy, and Aryan shows her a special ornament he made for her. Later, much to Padma's changing, they get engaged. 22nd March, the three parties invite Aryan and his family to celebrate Holi with them. Later, Aryan decides to color Imlie, but she refuses to let him do so. The three parties use Imlie's bag formula on her and Aryan to lift their spirits. Padma prepares a chemical to harm Imlie and assigns the task to Gudya. 23rd March, after getting drunk, Imlie and Aryan confront each other about their feelings. Later, Aryan wins the challenge and Imlie's mother attends the wedding ceremony. Aryan and Imlie get into an argument when they are forced to share a chair during the Mehendi ceremony. Later, Aditya gets furious to see Imlie with Aryan. 24th March, Aryan and Imlie make their wishes and let the lantern go up despite their hurdles. Elsewhere, Imlie confronts Aryan of the fact about her Mehendi. Imlie gets enraged and accuses Aryan of using her to satisfy his motives. Meanwhile, the guest mocks Namada for choosing Imlie for Aryan. 25th March, Imlie sneaks out of the Sungate ceremony in search of Aditya's video. However, when she discovers it, Aryan surprises her with a shocking revelation. Imlie cheerfully poses for photos, making Aryan doubtful. Later, Padma cautions Apita and Amanda for performing the Haldi ritual. 26th March, Imlie overhears Padma and Gudya wanting to disrupt her wedding with Aryan. She makes a plan and dresses Gudya like her so that she can marry Aryan. Aryan meets Imlie before the wedding and promises that he will never abandon her. Later, Padma prevents Satyakam from removing the bridal's veil to bless her. 27th March, Padma intentionally drops oil on Imlie's dress and goes with her to get it cleaned. Later, Gudya takes Imlie's place beside Aryan at the wedding. Aryan's wedding takes a drastic turn when Imlie falls from the ceiling and Gudya's real identity is revealed. Later, Imlie is insulted by Padma and Aryan defends her. 28th March, Aryan realizes that forcing Imlie is a mistake and tells her that she is free to go and will not harm Aditya. Later, Imlie leaves the wedding. Aryan is shocked to see Imlie return to him as she agrees to go through with the wedding. However, Imlie has only returned because Mithi forced her into it. 29th March. While Imlie and Aryan return home, they get into a tiff and come to a mutual decision to share equal feelings. Elsewhere, Namada welcomes Imlie and follows all rituals. After Aryan reminds Imlie of her new identity, she arrives at their reception with a mop and bucket. While Apita and Amanda confront her, Imlie works like a servant at the event. 30th March, while driving his car, Aryan gets distracted thinking about Imlie's request to stop seeking revenge against Aditya. Furthermore, he meets with an accident. Aryan finds Imlie interfering with his plans for Aditya. Later, he lashes out at her and orders his office staff to keep important files out of Imlie's reach. 31st March, Imlie arrives at the office to find the proof and runs into Aditya, who has it. Later, Aditya burns the file after Imlie claims that he does not love him. Imlie ties Aryan's hand to make him answer her question about Apita's late husband. Later, Aryan gets serious with her queries. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about these episodes in the comment section, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. Kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bells for those who have not yet done so.